Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS. We're both moving then. I didn't know you were moving this week. Are you?
Well, I close on Friday. I'm not moving this week.
Okay.
But I have another house this week.
Well, you know what? I actually feel like yours is such a more fun experience
It really
than mine.
is.
Because you're moving to a house that you bought that you actually want to live in long term. I am moving to a temporary house that I will be living in for a year and 3 months, pretty much. And Travis is so sweet because he did hire a professional movers and like professional packers, and they will be there today. But I told him, I was like, I appreciate this. This is really great. And also, like, you know, as I told our marriage therapist, because as I said, we did do a whole therapy session on potential roadblocks coming up, because I'm really being intentional this year. Being very proactive this year. And it's worked. And I didn't want to mess it up last minute, you know? So I was like, listen, his birthday's coming up, which notoriously is not like his favorite day. I think something happened in his childhood where he had you know what? I think his sister or his brother one was born right before his birthday one year, and he did not have a big birthday celebration, and it just pissed him off. And then I think, if I remember correctly, his mom kind of like last minute, she just had a baby, right? And she was in her 40s. I think she was like, what the heck was I thinking? But here I am with a new baby. And she didn't
plan him a birthday party?
No birthday
2 days
party.
Out of the hospital?
I think she was actually at the hospital for his birthday or just coming back for his birthday. And she had 2 presents for him, right? And she handed him one gift, and he opened it, and it was a tennis racket. And he was ungrateful, and he said, why did you buy me this? I don't play tennis. And she said, you ungrateful little A. She didn't say that, but she probably thought, you little ungrateful a-hole. So she took the tennis racket, threw it in the trash, and she took the other birthday present, threw it in the trash, and he never got anything for his birthday. And I think since then, he's wanted me to make up for it. So, but this year we're going to the Kentucky Derby. It's going to be great. It's going to be so fun. So I'm and I think he's super excited for his birthday this year. It'll be really, really, really fun.
This is your first time at the Derby, right?
Yeah. And you know, honestly, probably my first and last time, unless I just love it, because I think the Kentucky Derby is like a lot of other things. It's kind of a bucket list thing, but something that you probably, and it's expensive too, like probably we'll do like once.
Oh, it's ungodly expensive.
And then unless we just really are like, this is our thing, we want to do it every year. I think it's like a bucket list, like you want to go once, but type thing. And then, so I'm just really trying to go in and like soak it up, because I don't think it's something we're going to do every year.
I'm going to be honest. I don't really even care to go once.
I really have always wanted to go. So I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
I think it's going to be really fun. My hats are done. I haven't picked them up or I've seen a picture of them, but I haven't tried them on, but it'll be fine. I can make a hat work. Travis's hats are done. His suits are done. I have my dresses picked out. I still don't have shoes, but I'll be fine. I'm not going to stress. I'm more stressed out about the move than I am my shoe situation. I'm
not stressed about your move. Why are you stressed about your move?
You know, it's just sad.
I feel like it's going to be pretty easy.
No, there's something kind of sad about it. And I don't know how to explain it. I think because we've lived there for a while, I've had some great memories in this house. And it like just kind of makes me sad that it's going to be I'm going to go in probably next Friday, and it's just going to be beat up. Like all of our flooring will be tore out. It's just like, even though I want it to be redone, it's also kind of sad.
She's been praying for this for like 2 years.
Yeah, but it's just kind of like a little like.
Yeah, but I love that you're still keeping that home. We're just remodeling it, making it fresh for the next phase. I mean, that is, let's be honest, that was like the set for Real Housewives of Dallas.
Yeah.
So, you know, at least you have those like great memories.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
On film.
Those wonderful, wonderful memories. But it is it's weird. I think I'm turning into my husband. It's just kind of sad. Like I look around and at everything that we did spend a small fortune on, or the people before us spent a small fortune on. Like, unfortunately for me, everybody's been, on TikTok. Everyone's been like, you know, what is it, where they like are at Stephanie Holman, and then I see things like is tagging me or whatever on this video that's forever old. Like,
so the guy that built the house.
Builder. Yeah, this was probably early 2000s.
This was videos. Like 2007 or 8. I mean, so almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
This guy that built the house, he did a whole video. I think it must have been on some TV show or something.
It's like on I think it was like $1 Million Rooms or something.
Oh, yes.
And then.
And her like main, like I don't know, what would we call that?
I would
it's
say
not even
like
a living room.
entryway.
Yeah. Where the pool was, that is did not realize, that is $1 million room.
Yeah.
And he goes through and talks about how much the gold wall was and the pool and the light fixtures. And people are like, Stephanie Holman's gutting that.
Oh, I feel so bad. I literally, like, each corbel was made in, like, France or something crazy and hand-carved.
And that is the first thing she wants to knock out with a sledgehammer.
It is, because I never, you know what I don't like? I really realized what I've never really loved about that house. We got that house at a really great price, by the way. So there's a reason we bought it. Like, that was never, honestly, my dream home. It was a home where I was like, wait, we're getting this like 40 cents on the dollar. This is amazing. And
they bought that house for what the land is probably valued at now.
Yeah, like we bought it at a great deal. And whenever we bought it, we didn't really redo it the way we wanted. I think that we were like, okay, we have a budget. We wanted to redo a lot of things because the house wasn't really that functional for a family. So we kind of spent our money, you know, wisely at the time. But what I've realized in life, and people may disagree, and I know not everybody can afford this, but what I've realized is now I'm trying to go very timeless with my furniture and almost spend a lot for super good quality. And back then I liked the furniture, okay, but a lot of it felt very much like you go to Restoration Hardware and you pick out like the Stephanie sofa set. And it just feels very matchy. I don't love that look.
Well, let's be honest. Finances were different then.
Yeah,
than
but like it's so funny. Like even season 1 to season 5, it's funny how like things our finances have been like thankfully growing our whole marriage.
You know what? One thing about Stephanie and Travis, even you can look at their life and be like, wow, they are very frugal.
Yes.
Like, they are.
Like
you ain't gonna catch them missing a payment because things are paid.
No. We do not. Like that's one thing you will never.
They are very good with their money.
Yes, we do. Like we pay Uncle Sam. We don't try to screw him because they always come for their money, and we make sure that we don't do anything we can't afford. Like we're not people that love to swim in debt. And I know a lot of people are. A lot of really, really wealthy people they're big on
love to
debt.
leverage.
They love to leverage. We are not those people at all. We've never have been. But we have a lot of friends who do really, really well, but they love to leverage stuff, and it makes us both very uncomfortable. But so this time we are redoing it in our dream way, if I'm going to be honest. Like we are really going and doing exactly what we wanted to do the first time, but that would have been a huge fortune. And it's a huge fortune now because everything's so much more expensive. But even with furniture and stuff, I've realized like if you don't throw, your Christmas party and charity events and everything else that we've done and have your furniture in and out and just beat up all the time, like timeless things should last for forever. I mean, truly, if you really, really take care of things.
Yeah.
I think for us, like we've had puppies, we've had like kids galore, like our kids were young and then they threw it. So now our kids are 16 and 14. And I think we're at a place in our life where we just want to kind of do it right one time and hopefully.
Well, I feel like you're building this house for the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
I also don't think you're ever going to leave this house, like ever, once it's done.
Once it's done, if it's done the way I think it's going to be done, we will never leave it. And the designer was great because I was like, I just feel like you always, because on our, like with our family, I was like, I just feel like you always go in and refresh things every 10 years. And he was like, but you shouldn't. He was like, the only reason you should do that is if you are doing all the fads. Like back in the day when gray was like flooring was the thing. He was like, don't be super trendy because trends come and go, but like be very timeless in what you do. And I was like, okay, that's a really good way to look at it because timeless is forever. Like I remember whenever I was getting married, big, poofy princess gowns were really in style. And I love Grace Kelly. I just wanted something very timeless. I was like, I want a wedding dress that my son's wife will look at and it will still be in style because I want something very, very timeless. I feel like I did that. And to this day, I still love my dress. Because it wasn't trendy.
Everything comes back around.
Yeah, everything. Yes. But I think I did a very trendy timeless. I did a very timeless gown. Nothing was trendy about it. And that's kind of what I want my house to be. I want my house to be really cool, but like,
I feel like your Montana house is very timeless for the space, for the setting, like for the like it's everything is neutral, but the furniture's colorful and so like you can swap out the couch and still keep but it's just it's good. You know what I think I really love about your Montana house is nothing really matches, but it all works. It all goes together.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how you can update little things, but we don't have to replaster the walls.
Yeah. Wait, we'll be right back and then I'll tell you what I learned about designers.
Yes.
Okay, so one thing I've known, because we've had multiple interior designers. I think we've had 5 total. I kind of work with them and tell them what I like, but I am not an interior designer. So one thing I've noticed with our Montana interior designer is, what this other guy's doing currently is, again, not matchy-matchy. It looks interesting when it's not like...
It's not all cohesive.
Yeah, like it adds interest to a space. And I think before, it's just been really safe. But you have to have somebody who knows how to do that because it could go real bad, real wrong, real fast, right?
Yep.
So that's, so it'll be, the Montana and this house are very different. Like the Montana house, I feel like it's light and bright and airy
but also it's because you have the snow outside to complement it.
And then this house, I was like, I want it to be like a little bit more masculine and sexy.
A little warmer.
Yeah.
Like more like off-whites, browns, those tones to complement the trees you have outside.
Yeah.
So that makes, so
I think it'll be very different, but hopefully really amazing. So we'll see. But we're moving into a rental. This rental is, when I say, it is a winter wonderland. It is the whitest thing, which is great, but I have to add color. It's going to drive me crazy, but it's going to be very, like, so you walk in and it's like heaven.
You might not like this, but your mom and I both agreed on this. I think your rental house is a smaller, much less expensive version of your Montana house.
See, I disagree. I would never...
The emphasis on the much less expensive part.
Yeah.
Like the vibe of like, you have the double tall ceilings, it's...
it's open. Besides the open floor plan,
The white oak floors, the
what floors?
The white oak floors, like the big glass sliding wall, like...
But I don't think they have a really big glass sliding wall. I don't know. It's just not, like, I get that you walk in and there's glass. I just don't, like, the kitchen's not as great.
No.
Like, it's not well done. Like, I don't think this house is as well done as, like, there's a difference. Like, whenever you've built homes, there's a difference between, like, a really, like, they did everything. They, like, spent the money to do things and versus, I can tell the difference. Like, when I walk into a house.
Well, you built your house in Montana to live in forever. I don't know that this house is built for that.
This is more to sell, But it's just like I don't have a designer coming in and doing this house. So it's just very white. Like it's like everything's white. The outside and the inside. It's like everything's white, which is just a lot.
This was our problem shopping for a rental because you can't come in and renovate a rental.
Yeah, no. They were like, you can redo all the light fixtures. I'm like, no, it's beautiful. It's just I just don't know how I'm going to make it like,
I think once you
colorful.
Go through and you build homes, going into someone else's home that you can't modify is difficult.
And she had it done beautifully, but again, she bought furniture for it. So I think it's just not going to feel put together because it's not going to be put together. And that's going to drive me crazy because Travis would kill me. I cannot go in and make it my own. Like I have to just use what we have but
it's going to be great.
It's going to be, but the closet's beautiful. It's a beautiful house. It's just I just feel like it's just so white.
It's a rental.
It is, it is.
It's going to be
but it's the best rental we could find. It's the best rental we could find. It really is. It's the best rental we could find. And it's beautiful, but it's just like...
And it's half a mile, maybe not even that, from my new house, but just so great for us.
Yes. Well, it's by all Cruz's friends. It'll be great, but it is like, I think I'm just a little worried that it's not going to feel comfortable. Because I don't know how I'm going to make it. Like, I just want to make it feel like a home and not like this is a rental and it looks like a rental. Like, I don't want it to feel like a rental.
You're going to have to work that out in your head.
I know.
I think.
I know. But so I am
so excited for us.
I'm having my designer find us like temporary rugs.
Yeah.
That are, I'm going to make this thing work.
How many of your other friends came over and helped you pack?
0.
Start with the list.
Besides
None of them.
my mom and dad who were rock stars. Yes.
Wow.
My parents came in this weekend and we knocked out that kitchen. Because I was like, I feel like the glass is the worst thing. Like,
I know we've said this before, but it is crazy how much stuff you accumulate in a house when you live there for even 7, 8 years?
Yeah.
there's just so much that you're like, where did this even come from? Mm-hmm. And then you're like, do I keep it? Do I try? I love throwing things away. I really need to start my house, but I'm also like, I want to throw everything away.
Well, but are you going to wait till your house is sold, or are you going to?
I don't know.
Because I also think sometimes it's good to have furniture in your house and to have it look like somebody lives in it.
No,
so people can see how it is, you know, like, oh, they can picture themselves in it, right?
I'm not going to take the furniture from our current house until we have something lined up with it, whether it's a rental or someone wants to buy it. I have a few options there, but I'm going to start putting pieces in the new house that I want. So I'm trying to like pace myself, but I know that I'm going to not do that, and I'm going to do it all at once.
No, you are. That's how your personality is. Right. You're going to like.
I went and bought a rug this weekend. I don't even have a house to put it in yet.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I've not been in your house either.
Then I have to tell you. Okay. So if you do not have a Stephanie Holman budget, and you have more of a Trey Stewart budget. Here's a little hack for you. I found something over the weekend.
Okay.
Grapevine Mills has an Our House outlet, ARHAUS.
Oh, okay. I was like Our House. Okay. Yes.
Which they have amazing furniture. Well, they have an outlet at Grapevine Mills. I got a rug that was originally $6,200. I got it for $750.
Oh, that's crazy.
I am so happy for myself.
You know, they have like restoration hardware outlets too that you can buy great. I don't know how I've never been to those.
They have one over by the racetrack in Fort Worth, and it's good. What's nice about really all of these, there's a Williams-Sonoma outlet, there's a Pottery Barn, a Crate and Barrel. All of these though, if you find something you like, you're like, oh, I want the Stephanie dresser. You can call them and they'll tell you if they have it or not. And it's usually a really good price, because the thing about it, especially like Our House and Restoration Hardware, they will not. If you buy something and you return it, they will not put it back in their inventory. They will send it to these outlets. So oftentimes there's nothing wrong with these things.
Yeah.
It's just been in someone's house and now it's out. So they will sell it at like 90% off. It's amazing. I'm very excited.
Well, I think Restoration Hardware has some of the best outdoor furniture. I really do. They have great stuff. And
it's sturdy.
If you catch it at the right time, like even right before Christmas, I know some of the stuff we have in Montana, I got from there. I got a table because our designer showed me this like oval black table, and I was like, and it was real expensive, and I was like, wait, this it was the same exact measurements and looked the exact same, but just probably was, you know, a little different, but from Restoration Hardware. So I actually got it from there. And then I got 2 Chase lounges that, I mean, what she was looking at were pretty like, you know, simple looking, and Restoration Hardware kind of had the same, like tiny bit different, but honestly like same enough to where it was made sense to do that. And I did it right around Christmas time. And I think I got 40% off on all of that outdoor stuff. It's, so I would say if you're looking, I mean, it's still expensive, but if you're looking for things that really last, Restoration Hardware has great outdoor stuff.
We can take a break real quick, but we'll be right back. Yeah, I agree. Spending money, especially on outdoor furniture, is worth it. The outdoor furniture you have now in your house, you've had since your Irving house.
Previous house. Yeah, Travis called and he was like, Trey, do you want this outdoor? Travis finally, I think yesterday, was like, oh, we're moving, because he just has not really cared.
And I said, fear not, I'm coming through your house like it's a scrapyard on Friday. Once I close with it, I'm renting a U-Haul, and I'm going to call, maybe Jordan, to say, hey, come get stuff with me.
Yeah, it'll be so fun.
We're loading it up. Yeah, actually, I'm going to come through today and put my name on everything that I want.
You know, Travis was trying to get rid of some of your stuff yesterday. Oh, yeah, Trey. I
to who? What did he get rid of?
One of our friends has a daughter who goes to SMU, and I guess she's getting an apartment.
She doesn't need that stuff.
And they were like, hey, we're, you know, going furniture shopping. And Travis was like, oh, I may have stuff here. I was like, wait.
Is anything gone?
The only thing I said he could take was that like old blue couch right where our hot tub is upstairs. Because I was like, okay, that thing has been.
Oh, then I am absolutely coming over right after this and put my name on things.
Yes, but I also said, Travis, it's a college house, like a college apartment. Like, they do not need anything nice. I'd rather our stuff go to somebody who's going to have a family.
Me.
And somebody who actually helped pack. You
right.
know, like, you got to do the.
If you didn't put the work in, get out.
Yeah, like, get out right now. Like,
exactly.
My cousin, she's getting our blue couch, but you know what? She's there right now, like, organizing all the packers, because I'm not there. And I gave her specific instructions. I said, listen, this is what I don't want them to touch, because I wanted to go through my makeup area and everything else. Okay, so another thing, I feel like I'm kind of a professional at, like, houses. Another thing, if you're, and Trey, this is for you too. If you are moving into a new place and you want to remodel and you want to refresh your house, even your current home, this is where I would spend the money. Spend the money in the rooms that people see when they first walk in. That is my opinion, because that's where you always entertain, right? So even in this house, like whenever you first walk in, if I'm gonna go big, and I did the same thing in Montana, if I'm gonna go big and buy like really, really expensive pieces or kind of go over the budget a little bit of where Travis would be most comfortable, I do it in the living room. I think always do it in the kitchen. The kitchen's kind of the heart of the house. Like if you can afford it and you're going to go big in the kitchen, and you're like, wherever your entry is, the living room usually. And then for us, we entertain a lot. So like one of the rooms, we, like having a really great like little bar and entertaining room is where I want to put most bang for my buck. I also think for a lot of people, like your bedroom, is kind of your like haven. But for me, I would say if you're going to spend money, where I save money, my children's rooms, they're 14 and 16. And let's be honest, they're not going to take care of it the way they should.
And those rooms will be guest rooms. Those are not going to, those are not forever rooms.
Yeah. Like the kids area, like even in Montana, in our kids downstairs area, our designer wanted to do these like custom couches. And Travis was like, no, they're going to spill crap. They're going to, they're children. They're going to like wipe their hands. And also we have other people coming with their children. And he's like, I do not want to, worry about it. So we did. Oh gosh, what is it called? We did Lovesac. They have great couches that have like all the sound system built in it. Yeah. So they're great for like kids spaces, and also they're washable. So you can unzip the fabric and wash it, and it's amazing. So
pro tip, Lovesac also makes couches, and they're very functional, very nice, very modular. Yeah. So I went to dinner a few weeks ago with a designer, and this lady charges an astronomical amount of money. And I was like, what is one tip? Because I told her we were moving to a new house. What is one thing, like one tip you would give me? And she said, have one wow piece in every room, but not more than one. And she's like, when I say a room, like if I can spin in a circle, I only want to see one wow piece, whether that's a big piece of art or it's some like interesting light fixture or whatever, but too much is too much. But like make sure there's one thing in every room that you're like, I kind of blew the budget on that, but you can see why I did, because it looks amazing. It
makes it look special. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to see your house.
I know. I'm excited to show you. Maybe I'll go show you tomorrow whenever we are moving your closet over to your new house, so that you can see where all your old furniture is going to die.
I love it.
I'm not kidding. I've been on TikTok looking like, how do you uninstall marble countertops?
I want you to. That's another thing, Trey. I would love for you to uninstall stuff, especially after all those videos I got tagged in. They were like, these light fixtures are $150,000, and I'm like, okay, I just feel guilty now. This, like our fireplace, we're getting rid of it. It was flown in from Italy. I'm like, why do you have to tell? Why, Lord? Well, why are you telling me?
You can't write. Why are you telling this right now?
Yeah, like I don't need to hear this. Like these portables were handmade, and I feel so guilty because I'm like, thank you for sharing, but now my conscience is not doing well.
But listen, you can't feel guilty for someone else spending money.
That's true. I'm like, Travis, we didn't do it. The only thing I'm super, super sad about is I don't think I'm going to be able to keep my Gracie wallpaper in my formal dining room. And the reason why is because
I will take the sheetrock off those walls if I can have that wallpaper.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
The reason why is because we're redoing all the floors and all the baseboards, and I don't think I've tried every which way to think of how to save it. I just don't think we're going to be able to.
It is beautiful.
So that's my most depressing thing. But yeah, I wish that you could take like my kitchen cabinets and my marble and all that.
I'm taking the marble. The marble's coming. It's one way or another.
You know what? You should show up. They're coming Monday to like start demolition.
Oh, I'm starting demo on Friday. This Friday.
Yeah, you just say, hey, can you demo this? But like, and make sure that this doesn't get broken.
Are you keeping your range, your stove?
Travis is going to put all of that in our garage because he is going to try to talk this designer into keeping anything and everything.
Well, listen, I think you should get rid of that because that at this point it's 7 years old. Yeah, and I have a spot for it.
I do know like the actual like hood part we're not keeping because we're going to do more like gold, or we're going to do more like gold and silver mix. And I know that, so I think that we are getting rid of. So you can definitely have, but I think the oven he wants to at least keep for right now in the garage is what we're doing. Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
He's going to hate their life is Ron, the 99-year-old man that lives in our guest house.
Have y'all told him?
Yes, but he does not want to move. He wants to stay, him and Biscuit there. And I told the guy, I was like, make sure he can get in and out because I don't want him to feel trapped. But it's also kind of nice because then he does not miss a thing. Like somebody can walk by. If there was a crime that went on in our neighborhood, they would be so lucky to have him.
Oh,
he
absolutely.
would be like, yes, at 5:05 a.m.
He saved Luna's life.
Car that drove by. And then at 5:45, it drove by again. And like they would have it all figured out. And this is the color, this is the make, he's funny. He knows everything. He knows everything.
So I'm not hiring a designer for a new house because I feel like that would, like, for me, hiring another gay man to decorate my house would be like you hiring someone to raise your kids. Like, that's just not going to happen. So, but I do think I need a designer to handle my kitchen.
Yeah.
Everything else, I have a full vision for. My kitchen, I'm just a little lost on. Maybe you'll see it and be like, I have it. Here's what we're doing. And I'll be like, perfect.
I got you. But also, like, a lot of these kitchen places, like a lot of these places will do, I mean, like, for example, we do lockers. We go and look at a space and then we give you what we can do. Like, we're like, oh, this is this is a layout. So they'll do that. I told Trey, I would go to Christopher Peacock. It's real expensive.
I need to go there.
I would look and kind of get inspiration because their stuff is beautiful, way, way, way expensive. And then just kind of say, oh, I like this, I like that. Like some of their, and I think inserts in the kitchen are really important too. But like, I don't know. I wonder if the house that we're renting has inserts in the kitchen cabinet, the kitchen drawers. And maybe they do. The girl that she's very like organized. So I feel like she would have inserts, but I would go there and kind of, but also like do a little Pinterest page of kitchens that you like and kind of see what they all have in common.
You know what? That's if you're moving into a new house, go to all of the most expensive stores, figure out what you like. And I guarantee stuff like Restoration Hardware and like our house too, you can look up those name couches. Like if it's the Stephanie couch, you can Google that. And 9 times out of 10, RH isn't making it. They're getting it from China. Like, let's be real. You can find that same couch somewhere else so much cheaper. You can go to those stores and utilize, they've already done all the legwork for you and then just recreate for less.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm doing with Stephanie. I'm like, oh, great. She already paid a designer. I'm going to do exactly that in my house. That's kind of like what I did when I was working out with her. She hired a trainer and I'd be, 20 feet back doing the same thing.
Yeah. They said, do we need to call the cops? I said, no, that's just my creepy stalker.
That's my stalker. Yeah.
It's like, no, he's good. He is just my stalker. He's my stalker. But yeah, so we are going to make it. It'll be great.
Well, on that note, we have to go pack her closet.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast. You can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS. Bye.
Yay Media Group.